Nearly 2/3 of SNAP benefits are children. But when Republicans push these cuts, they act like they're punishing the lazy adults. No, they're punishing children. You ever notice how MAGA Jesus doesn't feed the hungry? He just turns bread into bullets? Because that's exactly what it feels like every time Trump and his Republican choir decide to fix programs that keep people alive. This summer, Trump dropped what some people like to call the dumb, cruel bill. Lives up to its name. A bill so mean-spirited, over $1 trillion cut from Medicaid, CHIP, and the SNAP benefit programs, or better known as food stamps. And the wild part? They're calling it reform. But what it really is a declaration of war against the working class people. SNAP, the modern version of food stamps, have been around since the Great Depression. It was made permanent in 1964 and went national in the 70s. For decades, it has been the backbone for families who work hard but still can't afford to feed their families in the greatest country on earth. But almost from the start, this program has been a punching bag. Not just for Republicans either. Bill Clinton got the ball rolling when he proudly announced the end of welfare as we know it, which really meant make poor people perform for their supper. Since then, both parties have kept this twisted little tradition going, where the people with the least have to jump through the most hoops to eat. Trump's new version of this cruelty takes things even farther. He and his billionaire buddy, Elon Musk, decided the best way to help struggling Americans was to cut their health care and food benefits. And because simply cutting wasn't enough, they added new work requirements. Now veterans, yes, veterans, people who are homeless, young adults aging out of foster care, are being told they have to earn their food stamps through more work. Same goes for older people, parents with kids. Basically, anyone who doesn't fit Trump's definition of deserving. You can almost hear the reasoning in their heads. If you're poor, it's because you're lazy. If you're hungry, it's your fault. They say work makes you free. Who else said that? Now here's the real impact. Over 42 million people rely on SNAP to survive. And here's the fact that the media conveniently leaves out. 42% of SNAP recipients are white Americans, the very demographic politicians pretend doesn't exist when they talk about welfare queens and lazy people. A big chunk of SNAP recipients live in states that have exemptions protecting them from these new harsh rules. But on October 3rd, Trump's administration just changed its mind.